Hey, Dan here, Family Farmhouse. So I wanted to make a video just to explain to you guys kind of what's been going on here with our family the last few weeks or years actually. I think in our last video we briefly talked about some struggles that we've been having and that we were going to talk about them later on. Well, this is later on. So I wanted to just talk to you guys about them, talk to you about some struggles, some trials that we've been going through. Why would I want to talk about this? Why would I want to put our struggles and our trials out there for everybody? Well, we think it honors and glorifies God. We think that as believers, as Christians, we're going to go through struggles. We're going to go through trials. It's part of our testimony. It's part of how God refines us, how He makes us who we are, and how He draws us closer to Him. And that's what it has done. It has drawn us closer together as a family and drawn us closer to Him. And we want to praise Him for that and glorify Him for that. So you may have noticed, or some of you have noticed, that our daughter Katie, our adopted daughter, hasn't been in our videos for a while. She didn't like being on video, but also she has struggled a lot, struggled with mental health, mental illness. It has been a struggle for her. It has been a struggle for our family. Just trying to figure out how to deal with her, trying to figure out how to best help her, how to best, help her heal, I guess, and how to keep us, as a family from not just losing it. So I guess is the best way to say. So this past year, especially since we moved here to Oregon, has probably been the hardest with her that we have experienced. We struggled with keeping her safe from herself, safe from harming herself in whatever way she could, hurting herself, poking her eye, anything. There are a lot of different ways that she would harm herself, and we struggled with keeping her safe from doing that. A few months ago, she ran away, and we got her back, we found her, the police brought her back to us, but that's, you never even think about your own child, especially a young one like that, running away, not wanting to be where she's safe, but she didn't want to be here. She told us that. She didn't want to be here. She told us several times, over and over again, and that's why she took off. And so we didn't know what else to do. We kind of turned our home into an institution in a way. We had cameras that were watching her. We had motion detectors on, door detectors on, that could let us know if she was in a playroom, when she left that playroom, or if she was in bed at night and she got up to go to the bathroom, to let us know when she got up and where she was going. And things that a family isn't built to be an institution. But that's kind of what we had to be to keep her safe as best we could. It kind of separated me from the rest of the family because I was the one dealing with her for this year. Lindsay had been dealing with her while I was at work the previous 4 years. So I'm just going back and forth with praying about what we can do. And she had a therapist and a social worker and some doctors, and we all kind of got together, and they just figured that what would be best for her to help her heal maybe would be to put her in an environment that was more conducive for somebody with her mental illness, something that we couldn't handle. We tried, but we couldn't. It got to a point where we, as a family, just couldn't handle the mental illness, and we couldn't keep her safe. We wanted to keep her safe. So we put her in a therapeutic home, I guess you could call it, where she will get help. They're set up to monitor her, to help her heal. She believed that we took her away from her real family, and she told us many times that she hated us for that. And so the her therapist says, will help her heal, because she'll be away from us, who right now she says she hates. And that's preventing her from even building relationships, because that hatred that she has for us, from taking her away from her family in her mind. So that's what's been going on this year. And since we adopted her, since we've had her in our home for 5 years through foster care and adoption, since she was 2. She's now 7, so we've had her here with us and our family for 5 years. And that 5 years has been an up and down, crazy trial. But we want to honor and glorify God through that trial. He brought her to our family, and we grew through having her here. We grew closer together. We grew closer to Him. We preached the gospel to her every day. And we think right now she is going to get help, and get the help that she needs, and the help that we couldn't provide. So that's the update. If you have any other questions or anything like that, leave them in the comments, and I'll try to comment back to you as soon as I can. I'll tell you up front, probably negative comments, I'm not going to write back. Sorry. But I won't. But if you have, any other questions about, well, what was it like? What did you go through? Let me know. I'd be glad to try to help you out with that. Or any comments, how did God get you through this? What was it like daily? What was it, that sort of thing. I'd love to talk to you about that. I'd love to talk to you about how God has been moving in our family and how He has brought us through that and other trials. So anyway, that's that. Thanks for watching. I hope, this video explains a little bit to you about kind of why she hadn't been in our videos, and kind of what's been going on with us. We just want to be open, honest, and above all, glorify and honor God. So thank you. Hope you guys are having a great day, and we will talk to you later. Bye.